Welcome to a special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sport. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's George in at the point. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Burks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is George. LeBron kicks to George. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
George against Curry. It's stolen by Davis. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Well, you got to be careful there. AD, great timing, and jumps all over you, swipes that ball, and ignites the offense.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learned in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
You're right. Curry against George. Curry passes to Thompson. Shoots. Shot clock at 5. And that's good for 2. Thompson's got 5.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Klay.
George passes to James. Back to George. Good, and the assist goes to James. 7 points for George.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Pass to Looney. Now Burks. He's guarded by Howard. Burks kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
Now here is George. Misses from short range.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Goes up at the stripe. That's good for George on the assist from Green. 9 points in the game so far.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Curry looking around. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. George passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. Now here's Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the floater. And Russell with the lay-in.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
And here's George for 3. Spellman with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to George from the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Pascal. Lee bounce pass. Outside Russell. Over Caldwell Pope. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
And they're able to recover. Curry can't get it to go.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's the warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so it's the long. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So the Lakers 5 right now. DeMarcus Cousins out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's George in at the point guard. Now, here is Russell. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry.
That's one of the game's greatest three-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Sure. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night. That's good from George. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Amari Spellman. Alec Burks comes in for Damian Lee. And it's Klay Thompson in for Steph Curry. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Murray comes in for Kyle Kuzma.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Russell finds Thompson. Thompson is doubled. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got 7 points.
Look at his eyes there, Kevin. On the basket at all times. He's used to fighting over aggressive defenders.
Back to George. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Russell passes to Thompson. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Caruso, no good. Warriors trail by 10. So here's Burks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Russell passes to Thompson. Back to Russell. From deep, drains the three-pointer. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And with 1 on the clock.
Oh, man. Talk about finding change in the couch.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Burks in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Pass to Looney. Thompson with it. Goes up on the wing. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
LeBron against Burks. That's good for George on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 14. Thompson outside. There's the pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Passes it to Burks. Over Davis. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his second bucket.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Green. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the paint. Here's Looney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. Murray comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Back to George. Lakers passing it around. They get it again. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Curry kicks to Russell. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And George, here we go. 1:52 left in the third. George double-teamed. Shot clock at 6. Scooped up. And Cousins gets it to go.
I mean, one guy who's still dominating the inside, DeMarcus Cousins, a great rebounder and a great scorer. That time a second chance, cashing in.
Over in the corner, Lee. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Third is Stephen Curry.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And it's Russell missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Down low. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Top of the key, Looney. Back to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No good from Lee. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-3 run. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spellman's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Murray.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Kuzma outside. It's off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Rajon Rondo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Lee outside. Rondo against Russell. Here's Spellman. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Spellman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rondo passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Orchestrating right now. Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Lee. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Cousins. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And George gets the whistle that time. George double teamed. Here's Howard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Looney's checked in for Damian Lee. Murray's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good, Howard.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Thompson passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Curry against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry dishes to Thompson. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's George. Got it from 16 feet. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They kick it out to Green. Burks looking around. Another shot, and Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Kept alive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Thompson outside. Curry is inside. Defended by George. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
George way outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Curry against George. Top of the key, Looney. Pass to Green. And Davis sends it back. But they get it back. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now, here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
And what an epic journey this year in all postseason.